to tackle most problematic area for students, which is collocations. And we will understand that collocations mean the association of words. The words should come together, okay, and we give different meaning. So we are going to look at these words together. Hope by the end of the lesson you find things easy, and you find that collocations and these words are easy for you.
Hi, today's lesson is about vocabulary. We are going to look at some items of vocabulary. This lesson is prepared by myself. Okay, so we are going to look at collocations. What are collocations? As you can see in front of you, collocations mean when words are used together regularly, rules are formed about their use not for grammatical reasons, but because of the association. So these words are associated together, they come together, and the rules that they have to come together, it has nothing to do with grammar, okay? So the reasons for these words to come together is only association. It's that because they have to come together, okay? It has nothing to do with any grammatical reasons, okay? So these words often come together, and why are we tackling this topic today, or why did we use it in our sentences or in our lessons? Because it is important to know how to study the word. If you know that the word comes with another word, then it will be very easy for you to just spot the correct answer when you sit for your exam, okay? And so if you know that these words come together, it's easy for you to know them and to just spot them and answer correct answer. Also, you are, by doing that, you are enriching your vocabulary. You are adding to your vocabulary, okay? So collocations mean when words are used together regularly, okay? Like when I say black and white. So I used the expression black and white when I'm talking about something concrete, okay, or two different things. And I can't say white and black. I have to say black and white. They have to be like that. There is no rule of which tells me why did I use black first and why I didn't use white first, okay? So it is like this. And if you talk to any American or British and you tell him white and black, he couldn't understand you. So in English, the expressions are there. They have to come together, okay? And they have to come together not because of grammar, okay? But because they have to come together, yeah? Let's have a closer look on collocations, okay? We have different types of collocations. We have lots of different types, different words coming together. Yeah, and if you know the part of speech of the word and you know that these words come together, things are completely different, yeah? So let's have a look at the first type of collocations. When we put adjectives and adverbs, okay? So you have the collocation when you have a word of adjective and a word of adverb, okay? And they have to be like that, adjective first and then adverb. So let's have an example, maybe it will be a bit clearer. Let's look at this sentence. We entered a richly decorated room. So now the collocation is the two words in red, okay? And we treat them as if they are one word, okay? Richly decorated. It means that the room is highly decorated. The room is highly furnished, okay? So we call that richly decorated. So if you know how to use the word richly and with it decorated, then you have just to put them together. And they give meaning, which of course you mean that this room is luxurious, okay? So we have adjective plus adverb. Richly, adjective, okay? And of course decorated is an adjective, okay? Also, we have, are you fully aware of the results of your action? Again, we have here fully aware. Yeah? So we have to look at that. Fully aware. It means that do you know all the results? Fully aware. So you put them again together, fully aware of whatever you are doing. Okay, you know it very well. Okay, so again, fully aware, this is one of the collocations. Richly decorated, again, this is one of the collocations. Okay, in order to use them, you try just to know them. Okay, and of course, how do you know them? Either you study them or you just use the language. Okay, because through usage you can know more of them, and you can use them in your it can be in your writing, it can be in your everyday language, and so on. Okay, let's have a look at another type, adjective and noun. Okay, when we put together adjectives and nouns, and I think you just use such collocations often. Okay, when we talk about like regular exercise. So regular exercise, this is an adjective, and the noun is exercise. And what do we mean by regular exercise? What do you think? It means that you do, let's say, sports, or you do exercise like walking or playing yoga or something like that regularly, on regular basis. It's like you do that, let's say every day, every week, every month, and so on. Okay? So, adjective and noun like regular exercise. Also, strong coffee. So in English, if you want to say that the coffee is strong, you don't say hard coffee. You have to say strong coffee, which is black. Yeah? And of course, our Arab coffee is considered one of the strong coffee. Okay? So we don't say hard coffee, but we have to say strong coffee. Also, we have heavy smoker. And of course, this has to do with the person who smokes a lot. So we say, we don't have to say that this person smokes a lot of cigarettes. But we have only say heavy smoker, and we will understand that this person smokes a lot. Okay? So adjective plus noun, we have regular exercise, we have strong coffee, heavy smoker. And by the way, if you just know that with heavy we have smoker, then of course if you find that in a sentence of vocabulary in the exam, it will be very easy for you to spot the correct answer. Okay? Also, we have heavy load. What do we mean by load? It means carry heavy things. Okay? Also, I can use heavy load when I talk about students. So most of the students, they have heavy load of studying before exams. Okay? It doesn't have to do only with carrying things, okay? But with lots of exercises, lots of study, and lots of stress, we call that heavy load, okay? So again, another type of collocations is adjective plus noun. And when I say adjective plus noun, the example is that I use adjectives and then nouns, okay? Like regular exercise, strong coffee, heavy smoker, and heavy load. So as you can see here, heavy, I can have heavy with different words, different nouns to give me different meanings. Okay? Also, adjective plus noun, we have like healthy diet. Again, healthy is an adjective, and of course noun is diet. So we have healthy diet. We have heavy meal. Remember the word heavy again? So you have heavy meal, which means when you eat a lot, when the meal it has lots of fats, carbohydrates, proteins, we call that heavy meal, okay? And we have strong tea. Remember we said we have strong coffee. Also we have strong tea. Heavy rain and strong memory, okay? So again, I think maybe 2-3 weeks ago, we had here in the UAE lots of heavy rain. It rained heavily, okay? So it means that it had lots and lots and lots of rain. We don't say strong rain, okay? But we say heavy rain. This is a collocation, an example of a collocation. when you have to put the two words together to mean lots of rain, okay? Strong memory, a person who doesn't forget things, okay? We say that this person has a strong memory, okay? It's not hard memory. Here, strong has nothing to do with being strong, okay? Like with big muscles and things like that, yeah? So adjective plus noun, another example for that is like healthy diet, heavy meal, strong tea, heavy rain, strong memory. So as you can see, adjectives like healthy, okay, heavy, yeah, and we looked at heavy, which has lots of words associated with heavy, okay, and when we say associated, means that they collocate, they come together, okay. Also, we have another type of collocation, right, like noun and noun, okay, when you put nouns together. Round of applause. And the word applause is like when people clap their hands, okay? When you go to a musical concert, let's say, or a concert, and you just listen to music like our illustration here, this tiger is playing music, and you find that the music is very nice. What do? You have a round of applause. It means that lots of people who are watching, they are clapping, okay? So we say round of applause. Also, we have bar of soap. And again, we can say bar of soap or bunch of flowers or flock of birds. And we have lots of other things, bar of chocolate, yeah? So these we also call them classifieds, okay? Where you can't say soap, but you have to say bar of soap, bunch of flowers, flock of birds, okay? Which means flock of birds means lots of birds and they are all flying together, okay? Remember the saying, birds of the same feathers flock together. Means the same birds, they fly together, okay? So a flock of birds means lots of birds, and these birds are all flying together. See? So we have also now, we have three types of collocations. We have adjective and adverb. We have adjective and noun. And we have noun plus noun, okay? Let's have a look at another type, which is noun and verb. Like plane takes off. Of course, noun here is plane, and the verb is takes off. And of course, I think you know that. When we have the plane is just flying, okay, it takes off. And the opposite is plane lands, yeah? So, here also, bomb goes off. And I think you know the meaning of the word bomb. And you have it's exploding, okay, which is very dangerous. Again, you have snow falls and plane lands, okay. So the plane takes off, this one, is opposite to plane lands, okay. And then you have bomb goes off, which means explode. It's the same as when you have a balloon and the balloon explodes, okay? So it again goes off with terrible sound, okay? And you have also snow falls, which is noun verb, okay? So this is the fourth type of collocation when you have noun and verb together. Like plane takes off, bomb goes off, snow falls, and plane lands. And of course, if the plane takes off, the plane is flying, and then when the plane wants to land, okay, we call that plane lands. Also, we have number 5, different collocations, which is verb plus expression with preposition, okay? So we have here verb, and we have expression with preposition, like run out of money, which means that you don't have money, okay? So we have verb run, and then expression with preposition out of money, okay? Which means you don't have money. And it happens whenever we go to the mall, let's say, and you do lots of shopping, so you run out of money. You don't have money. Okay? Run out of money. This is one type of collocation. Also, we have run out of petrol. When your father, let's say, drives a car, and what happens is that suddenly he found that he forgot to put petrol, and so he doesn't have petrol. So we don't say we don't have petrol. We say we ran out of petrol. Okay? So you run out of money, you run out of petrol. Okay? Also, when we have fill with horror, and here it means that this person is completely afraid, very afraid. Fill with horror. And sometimes when you watch a scary movie and you would like to sleep after that, you feel that you're filled with horror. You can't sleep. Or if you are walking alone in a place where nobody's there and you hear some noises, you again say, I was filled with horror. Okay? So again, this is another expression. I don't say I am extremely in horror. No, I have to say I'm filled with horror or filled with horror. Okay? Also, we have burst into tears. And here, burst means the person cried. And this happened, let's say, when a student got an exam and the exam's results aren't so good. So we say they burst into tears. It means they cried. This is another expression for crying. Okay? So verb plus expression with preposition, we say run out of money, run out of petrol, fill with horror, and burst into tears. Okay? Some common verbs, and we are going to look at these common verbs, and these are really, really what I think is really important. Okay? Because it's good for you to know when to use these verbs and what comes with these verbs in a sentence. Okay? So the first common verb we're going to look at is the verb to have. Have, okay? And. So you try to just memorize these. I know some of them you know, you looked at them, but again, sometimes you find that you confuse the use of these verbs. Okay? So when I say have, I say have a good time. Okay? Have a good time. Or have a haircut. And of course, it's not cutting my hair. Okay? If you say, I went to the barber to cut my hair, this is wrong English. You can say that in Arabic, it's okay, but in English, it's not correct. Okay? So you can say, I went to the barber and I had a haircut, or I went to the barber and I had my hair cut. Okay? Also, have a holiday. So, again, you can have a holiday, you can take a holiday, yeah? Or you can go on a holiday. So, again, when I use verb to have, it's have a holiday. Again, I can say, with the word problem, I can say have a problem. Right? So, have a problem, have a holiday, have a haircut, and have a good time. Also, we have a rest. Okay? When you go and just lie down after school, you have a rest. And have lunch. Okay? Which means eat. Eat your lunch. And the last expression here with have is have sympathy. Okay? So of course when we say have sympathy, it means that you sympathize with the person. You feel pity for a person, or for an animal, or for something which really is hurt, or somebody in pain. Okay? So I will just give you half a minute to have a look at these expressions these collocations with the common verb have. Okay, so you may find this in the exam as a sentence like the students space a holiday, and you find lots of different verbs. If you know that a holiday, okay, one of the options is have, then you go immediately to choose the option have. So it's like giving you the answer in front of you. Okay, so it will be very easy for you to spot the answer and answer it correctly. Okay. Another common verb is verb to do. So we are going to look at expressions with do. And most of the students confuse the use of verb do and verb make. Okay? So we're going to look at do now, and after a while we're going to look at make. Okay? So we have here do business. It's not have business. Okay? It's do business. And here we have do nothing. Okay? So it's like you don't do anything. Okay? Do nothing. I do nothing about this. Also, do someone a favor. And of course, favor means like something nice to a person. Okay? You do someone a favor, or you do a favor to somebody. Okay? Something nice. Do the cooking. Of course, your mother does the cooking every day. Okay? She cooks every day. Also, do the housework. Okay? And what do we mean by housework? It's like cleaning, washing, and so on. Okay? So it has nothing to do with homework. Okay? So don't confuse the use of housework and homework. Homework is something else. So here, do, the expressions which come with verb do are all like that. Do business, do nothing, do someone a favor, do the cooking, and do the homework, the housework. So, okay. Also, other expressions with do, like do the shopping. Okay, when you go to do the shopping, you go shopping. So it's like I do the shopping. Okay, or my father does the shopping. Do the washing up. Okay, again, washing up, the cleaning of the dishes after you eat. Yeah, so again, it's your mother who does the washing up. I know that. You never help your mothers, right? Do your best, and of course we say we like every student to do his or her best, okay? Of course, in answering the exam or in studying or do your best at school, okay? Do your hair, which is like, of course, combing your hair, okay, or brushing the hair. So it's do your hair. And do your homework. So again, whenever, as you can see, something dealing with home or house, you always try to use do, okay, as verb. It's not I make my homework. Wrong. This is not English, okay? I do my homework. So you be careful with these. So if you find such sentences in the exam where you have the expression, okay, and they need you to put the verb, so if you know that this expression is like washing up, and what kind of verb comes with it, which is do, then very easy for you to spot the correct answer without even looking at all the other options. I will give you half of a minute to look at the expressions. Okay? Let's have a look at other verb, another verb, which is make. Yeah, and this is what I told you now, that most of students and most of teachers, okay, they confuse the use of make and do. Okay, so we have here like make a difference, make a mess, make a mistake, and be careful with mistake here, okay? Because some people they always say do a mistake, which is completely wrong, which is not English. Again, I'm telling you, be careful with this. You make a mistake and you don't do a mistake, okay? Make a noise or make noise, and also make an effort. Means that you want to be well, okay? To make an effort, to study well, to pass the exam. Okay? So we have here with make, be careful, make a difference, make a mess. Of course, when, let's say in the class and the teacher is a bit late, students make a mess, okay? They start talking and going around and so on. Again, be careful with make a mistake, because you may find that in the exam, okay? Because this is the area where we need to know that you really understand what you're doing, okay? Make a noise and make an effort. Okay, other expressions with make, like make furniture, make money, which means you earn money. Make progress means to improve yourself, to be better. Also, make room, which means to give space. Okay, make room to, let's say you are in the school and the teacher is coming and all of you are just standing in front of the science lab. Okay, so you make room means you just give space for the teacher to go and open or unlock the door so that you can enter. Because that's make room, okay? Give space, in other words. Also, we have make trouble. And sometimes we have students who really make trouble, okay? Or we can call them troublemakers in another word. So with make, we have make furniture. It's like the person who makes the furniture, okay? Again, make money means to earn money. Of course, your father makes money, okay, in order for you to live happily. Make progress, improve. Make room and make trouble. It's not do trouble, okay? It's make trouble. So be careful with the uses of do and make, okay? You have to look carefully at that and bear them in mind. Now we have do or make collocations quiz, okay? So we are going to look at maybe 10 sentences. You are just going to use either do or make, okay? And of course, you know the meaning of the word quiz. Every day your teacher gives you the teachers give quizzes, okay? So, here, what do you for a living? So, which verb should I use here? Is it do or make? How can I know the correct answer? Okay? If I look at here, a living, then it should be do a living, okay? What do you do for a living? It means what do you do in order to live or earn money, okay? We use it like that. What do you do for a living? Number 2, the children a mess in the kitchen. So, of course, if you know the collocation or the words that associate each one of these verbs, it will be very easy for you to just put the correct answer. Where to look for the keyword here? Sure, it's a mess. Okay, so if you know the word a mess or the expression here, definitely it will be very easy for you to just write the correct verb. Yeah? So, of course, the correct answer is made. Remember when we say make a mess. So the children made a mess in the kitchen. Be careful that this is only a verb. It's the same verb. So I have to conjugate the verb. Either put it in the present, past, or maybe a progress, or maybe continuous, or maybe future. It's according to the sentence, according to my context. So it's not like make a mess, it has to be make a mess in all sentences. No. If the sentence is in the past, then I will just use the past of verb make, which is going to be made. Okay? So it's just a normal verb. Okay? But be careful that when I look at a normal verb here, then I have the expression, another word which comes with it. Okay? Number 3. I only one mistake in my English test. Again, we have here another key which is mistake. So, if I know mistake, the expression or the collocation which comes with mistake, then it will be very easy for me to, again, to put the correct answer. Is it do or make? Sure, I only made one mistake. So again, with mistake, be careful, it's not do, it's make. Okay, and in this case, because the test was taken and it's finished, that's why I use made, which is the past simple tense. Okay? So it's like I had one mistake. Okay? So that's why I have to conjugate, as we said. If the tense of the sentence is in the past, then I use the verb in the past, which is made. Okay? So here again, you may find sentences like these in the exam. It's very easy for you to spot the correct answer, to know the verb by just looking at some of the key words in the same sentence. Okay? Let's move on. Number 4. Have you your homework already? Okay? Again here, homework. Okay? So what do you think? Am I going to put do or make? Very good. Have you done your homework already? Why did I put done? Be careful, done is the past participle of the verb to do. So, of course, because I have here the word already, and the word, of course, I have to use the present perfect tense. So, have you done your homework already? Okay? So we have here homework. Homework, of course, what comes with homework is the verb do. Okay? In this case, I have to use done. Okay? It's not make. Be careful with that. Number 6. We are having guests tonight, so please your bed. Okay, so we are having guests tonight, visitors, people are coming to visit us tonight. So please something your bed. And what do you mean here, something your bed? Means clean the bed. Okay, so which verb should we use? Is it do or make? Of course, it's make your bed. Okay, so please make your bed means clean it, tidy it, and just remove anything from it, from on top of it. Okay, so this is another expression with make, which is make your bed. Another word for it is clean your bed. Okay, Number 6, حصة badly on her geography exam. Okay, حصة badly on her geography exam. Okay, so what do you think is the correct answer here? Is it make or do? And of course, be careful if we are going to use the present or the past simple. So of course, if badly on her exam or geography exam, then this is the exam finished. Okay, so we are to use the past simple tense. But the question is, which verb? Did, of course. Do badly in something. Okay, so this is another expression of using do. Okay, which is do badly. Number 6 or 7, sorry. I have to ask you to me a favor. And here the key word we have is something to somebody, okay, or somebody, a favor. And remember we were talking about this now. Which verb should I use? Is it have or, is it do or make? So I have to ask you to me a favor. And of course, favor here is like a kind of help, okay? Sure, it's do. I have to ask you to do me a favor, okay? And again, this is a collocation with verb to do when you do someone a favor, okay? Or a kind of help. Number 8, have you and your friend something at a decision yet? Okay, so here again the key word is decision. Okay, so with decision, which verb should we use? Is it do or make? So have you and your friend a decision yet? Can we say do a decision? Do you think this makes sense? What do you think? Yeah, sure, you can't. It's like you can't, you never heard it. Do a decision, okay? It's awkward. It's not English. So definitely it will be, have you and your friend made a decision yet? Okay? Again, why made? Why made? Because of the word yet, and also because you have to, the question here is using the present perfect tense. Have you and your friend made a decision yet? Okay. Number 9. Please excuse me while a phone call. Okay. So what do you do? Okay, when you say phone call, is it make a phone call or do a phone call? So with a phone call, what type of verb you should use? Is it do or have? So the correct answer is make. Very good. So please excuse me while I make a phone call. Okay? It's like going to talk on the phone. Make a phone call. Okay? So again, if you look at verbs do and make, they sometimes confuse people. Okay? So be careful with when to use make and when to use do. Okay? Always look at the expression which is after it, after the verb. What should I use with it? Okay, always look at and be careful with uh, expressions of mistake and homework and things like that. Okay, so let's move on. Another verb we're going to look at is verb take. Okay, and again we are going to look at different expressions using take as a verb. We have here take a break, and we always do that after lots of work. We take a break, take a chance, and of course take a chance. It's like having to do with the opportunity of doing something. Okay, take a look means to look at something. Take a rest is the same as take a break. Okay, take a rest. Every day after school, when you go home, you take a rest. Also, take a seat, which means sit down. So, look at these expressions with take. So, take a break, take a chance, take a look, take a rest, take a seat. These, they mean like have, okay? Of course, the word chance can be pronounced as chance or chance. One is British, one is American. Both are correct. Okay? Take a break, take a chance, take a look, take a rest, and take a seat. Other expressions or other collocations with verb take is take someone's temperature. And of course, the person who always takes the people's temperature is a nurse or a doctor. Okay? So if you feel sick and you have a fever, then somebody should take your temperature. Okay? In another word, measure the temperature. Know the temperature. Is it 37 degrees centigrade or what? It's like check. Okay? Also, we have take someone's place, and it's like you take the place of a person. We have also take a taxi, take an exam, and take notes. Okay? So take someone's temperature, take someone's place, take a taxi, take an exam, and take notes. Again, take an exam is another. It means to sit for an exam. Okay. And also we have take notes. When your teacher is explaining in the class, you try to take notes. It's not write notes. Okay. It's take notes. Again, you can take a bus. If you take a taxi, it's the same as take a bus. Okay, or take the bus. And take someone's place, like take the place of somebody or replace this person. Okay, so now we are going to look at some verbs and use these verbs in the correct space. Okay, so we have these three verbs: come, go, and get. Okay, so we are going to look at, we'll have a space like that, and we will try to put the correct verb in the space. Again, these are all collocations. Okay, collocations with verbs. Yeah, important verbs or common verbs. So, come, go, or get. The first expression or space we have is something on foot. So what do you think? Okay, when I say on foot, it means walking, yeah? So on foot means walking. It's like you go to school every day on foot. It means that you walk to school every day. So sure, the correct answer is go on foot. It's not come on foot, it's not get on foot, okay? It's go on foot. You go to school on foot every day, okay? Or you go to the park on foot every day, or whatever. So it's go. Again, another space we have is to a decision, okay? To a decision. This is another expression. And what type of verb we use? Which one? Is it come? Is it go? Is it get? Sure. It's come to a decision, which means to decide something. Come to a decision. Again, if you know that come comes with the expression to a decision, it's very easy for you to spot the correct answer in the exam. Okay? So it's go on foot, come to a decision. Crazy. And of course you know the meaning of the word crazy. It's like mad. So, is it come crazy? Did you hear this expression before in English? No, yeah, this is not English. It's not correct. So, yeah, it's go crazy. And also you can say get crazy, okay? So go crazy means that it's like very, very angry. A job. So again, what is the correct verb with a job? Yeah, I know that you know that. I know that you all knew that easily. Sure, get a job. Okay, it means to find a job, to be employed. This is when we say get a job. Early. Okay, so it's here come early. Also, I can say go to school early. Again, I can say get up early. Okay, but of course, if I say get up, then I'm using a preposition. Okay, get up is like wake up. So as we say here, it's come early. Again, go early. We can say also get there early or get to school early, which means be early there, okay? Also, we have the same exercise with pay, save, and keep. So, a promise, I think you know that. Which one? Is it pay a promise or save a promise? Yeah, it's neither pay nor save. It should be, sure, keep a promise. So, it's when you keep a promise, it means that when you promise something, you do it. Money. So, which one should you use with money? Is it pay, save, or keep? Save money. And also we can say pay money, which is the opposite. To save money is to have the money, okay? And pay the money is to just go and spend it. And some want to visit, another expression here, someone a visit. And this, I think you will be surprised to know the correct answer here. So, yeah, it's pay someone a visit. Okay, it's like pay. And I think you know the meaning of the word pay. So, pay someone a visit. It's like go and visit that person. Okay, so you try, of course, some of these you know already. The ones you don't know, try to pay attention and just take notes, okay? Write them. It's the same as pay attention, okay? What about time? Can you pay time? It saves time, okay? To do your studies quickly in order to save time. Someone's place. Is it pay someone's place? No, it's never pay someone's place. It is keep someone's place? Maybe. Is it save someone's place? Yeah, it's keep someone's place. Means that, let's say your friend is sitting beside you and he or she just left to buy something, then you keep someone's place. Means to reserve it for him or her, okay? To keep it and not asking others to sit on it or use it. Other expressions with verbs like break and catch. So, a promise. Is it break a promise or catch a promise? Remember we had, when you keep a promise, when you promise somebody something and you do it. The opposite is, of course, break a promise, where you promise somebody and you never do whatever you promised. Cold? Sure, it's catch a cold, where you get flu, okay? So, or you're sick, catch a cold. The news to someone means to tell somebody the news, okay? So of course it's never catch the news to someone. It is break the news to someone. Oh, so you can just break the news to anybody, okay? To tell somebody about something, okay? Break the news. So be careful with that. It's like telling the news. Break the news. Someone's attention, of course, it's never break someone's attention. You never break someone's attention. You catch someone's attention, okay? And if you are a very good student, you always catch the attention of your teacher. Sure, a bus. So, it is catch a bus, okay? Where you go and take the bus and go to somewhere. So you catch a bus. Now let's have a look at exercises. And we have here a sentence. Number one, the nurse did the patient's temperature, okay? And you have A, B, C, D. A breaks, B takes, C has, D goes. As we said, we are to look at some of the key words in the sentence in order to help me find the correct answer. So as you can see, the arrow here goes for the patient's temperature. And if I know the expression or the collocation which comes with the patient's temperature, then it will be very easy for me to just spot the correct answer. Is it A, B, C, or D? Sure, it's B, takes. So the nurse takes the patient's temperature. Remember when we were talking about take as verb and the common expressions which is used with verb take? So we say take someone's temperature, and we said the nurse or a doctor does that. Okay? Number two, criminals the law by robbing banks. A have, B, take, C, go, D, break. Just let's have a look where to look for the key words in the sentence. As you can see, the law. So we have here the law is my expression, my collocation. Which verb comes with the law? Sure, it's D, break the law. So if I know the law and I know which verb comes with this expression, then it will be very easy for me to just find the correct answer even without reading all of the options. Okay? Number 2, the students' holidays after exams. A, do, B, break, C, be, D, take. So students' holidays after exams. Which verb comes with the expression holiday? Definitely take holidays. Okay? It's not do, it's not break, it's not be. Take holidays. It's like take a rest. Remember? Number 3, when you study, always try to notes. A, take, B, go, C, save, D, break. And of course, as you can see in the illustration, this person is something notes, okay? Again, you look at notes, and what is the correct verb which comes with notes? Yeah, take notes. Very good. Number 5, all people try to happiness somewhere. A, find, B, go, C, save, and D, do. Where to look? Happiness. This is my key word. This is the expression which, like the collocation which verb comes with happiness. So, if I know that find is the verb which comes with the happiness, then it will be very easy for me to find the correct answer. So it's never go happiness, it's never save happiness, it's never do happiness. It's find happiness. Number 6, milk bad if put out of fridge for a long time. A, breaks, B, finds, C, saves, and D, goes. So where to look? Bad. So if I have the word bad, so sure, goes bad if put out of fridge for a long time. Goes bad means turns sour, okay? And of course milk, you can't leave milk out of fridge for a long time. Goes bad. So be careful with this. 7, if you are in trouble, try to a solution. If you are in trouble, try to a solution. Again, my key word here is a solution. So which verbs do you think is the correct one? Is it find? Is it save? Is it go? Is it break? Yeah, find. Again, if I know that find comes with a solution, then it's there. Just half of a minute and you will find the correct answer. 8, we ready for the party by buying new clothes. A, go, B, feel, C, come, D, get. Again, ready is my keyword. So, which one? Do we use go ready? Is it feel ready? Is it come ready? Is it get ready? Definitely. It's get, because here the collocation, get ready. Okay. Number 9. Students should always free to ask teachers about the items they don't understand. Okay, also with another word for items, topics, things, exercises, lessons. A, get, B, feel, C, do, and D, make. Again, where to look? Free. So my word here, or my key word, is free. So students should always free to ask teachers about the items they don't understand. So what do we have with free is definitely feel free. So always, students should always feel free to ask their teachers about things they don't understand. Feel free. 10. If you sit in the sun for a long time, you will burnt. A, get, B, come, C, feel, D, pay. If you sit in the sun for a long time, you will burnt. Again, where to look? Sure, burnt. Okay, and we have here also another meaning for burnt is sunburnt. And always you have sun burnt when you just sit in the sun and enjoy swimming in the summer. So, sure, get burnt. Okay, so if you sit in the sun for a long time, you will get burnt. So this is our last sentence, and as we said now, these collocations, if I know the collocations, if I know these words that come together, things will be very easy for me answering the exam. Also, you are going to enrich your vocabulary. Okay, so it's easy for you to know the verb and the expression which comes with the verb in order to make it easier for you and to enrich and know more words. So these verbs and expressions, these collocations, the best way to know them is to use them and also memorize them. Okay, just write them in a table, on your notes or in a table, and try to every day to have a look at them. Okay, and try to use them in sentences.
By this, we come to the end of our lesson. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Looking forward to meet you again in a coming lesson. And I hope by this lesson that you knew how to deal with vocabulary and how to study words in groups, okay, as we said through our lesson. Looking forward to meeting you again, and goodbye.